From Africa to Asia and Oceania to the Americas, countries right across the world are now switching on to rugby's Olympic reality. For South Africa, that process began in pioneering fashion way back in 2007.
The day sevens was decided to be a sevens full-time commitment by SARU. It was a massive day, I remember it clearly, and it was just a huge step taken by the management of SARU to allow players to play sevens full-time for the circuit, to be available, to have them contracted, to have them available for the entire duration of the series. So that decision was monumental, and since then it's been absolutely incredible in terms of how it's developed sevens nationally. The fact that rugby sevens is an Olympic sport obviously gives it massive prestige, massive opportunity. And people in South Africa love their rugby. They also love sport in general. So combining the Olympics with rugby and the opportunity to play rugby at the biggest stage is just a massive incentive. It allows us to market the game. It allows us to really tap into resources from our Olympic committee that otherwise wouldn't have been possible.
South Africa well set and on their way, while for others, the road to Rio is bringing opportunities like never before.
Samoa have won the HSBC Sevens World Series name in Dubai 2012-13.
Samoa haven't won an Olympic medal, but I think 2016 will be a very good chance for us to win a medal. I think the whole country is looking forward to that 2016 Olympic Sevens. Right now we're starting our preparation in terms of training young players so that when it gets to the 2016 they well prepared for that event.
And for some existing Olympic powerhouses, rugby is now competing directly with other sports for that all-important funding.
Right across the country there's a lot more financial support available for provincial bodies to try and get to support a SEMS programme. From a national perspective, we're in discussions at the moment with the Canadian Olympic Committee and Sport Canada to try and get extra funding for our national SEMS team as well. So what we have to do is to show where we will be in 4 years' time, how we can medal in 4 years' time, and how we can sort of narrow the gap between us and the likes of New Zealand. And there's 12 teams that are going to go to the Olympics, and at the moment we're in that top 12. The Winter Olympics has shown, and the men's ice hockey and the women's ice hockey won the golds in the last Winter Olympics, and it showed what a team medal can do to the whole of the country. You have players from the West Coast and the East Coast as part of that team, and it sort of spreads right across the whole country, the sort of the passion for those particular sports. And again, we saw it in this Summer Olympics with the Canadian women's soccer team. It was actually the first team sport that Canada won in the Summer Olympics since 1936, and we want to be on that bandwagon. We want to be as part of that sort of Olympic process. The excitement is there, and hopefully the men's program can be part of that leading up to 2016.